Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Live on the Carolina Active TV podcast, episode 2. We have the young artist, man, straight out of Salisbury. He been giving it to y'all raw, man. I ain't gonna cap. We really been rocking with Luh Tevo for real, man. Like a lot of his shit is different. It hit different. You know what I'm saying? He coming out the gate different with it from Salisbury. You know what I'm saying? We got our special guest in the building, man. Y'all give it up one time for Luh Tevo.
Let's get it. Most hated, you don't know what's going on.
I'll add it. I'll add it in the editing. You know what I'm saying? But Luh Tevo, man, how you doing today, bro?
Man, I can't complain. We living life for real.
Yeah.
How you been, bro?
Yeah, chilling. I can't complain myself, man.
Good.
So, you know what I'm saying? We kicking it with Luh Tevo, you know what I'm saying? Getting to find out a little more about where you come from with it, because we hear the music, you know what I'm saying? You buzzing with the music around Carolina for real. So just give us a little, you know what I'm saying, insight on, like, how was your childhood coming up in Salisbury? And for the people that's not from Salisbury, like, you know what I'm saying, what was that like growing up out there?
I mean, I ain't gonna cap. It's not like I ain't have the roughest childhood and shit like that. I ain't grow up, like trenches lifestyle, anything like that.
Okay.
I was, I had my mom there my whole life and everything. My dad wasn't too much in the picture and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. All my life, I resonated with a lifestyle in a sense, and with rap, and it's always spoke to me in different ways, even since the age of like 6, 7. Like it was almost an escape.
Mm-hmm.
And with different things that going on, like I said, between parents, whatever.
Okay.
But nah, I ain't have the worst childhood or anything like that. I was pretty good coming up and everything like that. I was
So if you could put yourself in a class, what would you say? Would you say you was like kind of lower class, middle class?
Oh, I mean, I wasn't rich or anything like that. I was definitely, like, when it was just me and my mom,
right,
we was definitely having to make ends meet, scraping a little bit.
Right.
But no, we mom remarried around, I say, middle school,
okay,
high school and everything like that, and got back on our feet the last couple of years and everything. And like I said, I'm at a place where I'm starting my own life and everything like that. I'm getting myself on my own feet, and so I can repay that own favor, because as a kid, and she made sure, even though like I said, we ain't have a lot, there was things that we went without, but she still in the end made sure I could
do what you needed to.
Yeah, do what I wanted to do with sports or whatever. She was I got one of the best moms in my opinion.
Yeah, you got a lot of respect there.
Yeah,
type shit.
Got to. That's your mom's.
For sure. Okay, so we ain't grow up too much in the trenches, but I could tell from the music that you eventually somewhere along the line got kind of close to those type of environments. Like, where did that come about? Like,
yeah, I'll say around 8th grade. Like I said, I dealt with things in different ways, and I started acting out, like, smoking, doing drugs and everything like that. But I started acting out, skipping school and everything, grades slipping, everything like that.
Okay.
And I started kind of ventured into other things around that environment, and like I said, it just went from one thing to another, and a lot of it was the music influenced it a little bit.
Right.
But at this time, I was still, around it and everything like that. And right now, I'm at a place where I kind of want to make that switch, because, like, I'm growing. I'm an adult. I'm 20 years old at this point.
Yeah.
I'm growing. I want to get away from that lifestyle. I don't want to constantly make that music that can bring people down, in a sense, keeps that constant, or like that constant negative energy around you and everything like that. I want to grow, make that music like. That's why I don't know if you've been listening more, but I try not to speak about as much violence and everything as much more. I try to talk about more, get on your shit, get a bag and everything like that. You
heard that Planet Fitness?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And then, like, I'm trying to make more heartfelt music in a sense. Like, I've been teaching myself guitar. I've been like trying to teach myself how to sing and everything like that, because I don't want to just do rap. I want to venture into every aspect of it. Yeah, like,
okay.
So I just want to. We getting there.
We
gonna get there.
It's getting there for sure.
We learning. We ain't just gonna be one lane.
So before we get too far into the future, you know what I'm saying, while we just, talking about the past, growing up and whatnot, So you said you didn't really have pops around, but your moms was around type shit.
Yeah. I say pops, like he was there in my life till about 6 years old, but like he wasn't there, you know.
Right.
It was just like dead.
Right.
Like I seen him around and shit like that. I'd seen him in the house and hi,
Yeah.
and type beat. But nah, it was my mom's for the most part. And like after around like 7, I'd say, I didn't see my dad. Like I seen him off and on for like 2-3 years, and I didn't see him for like 10.
Okay.
I didn't see him till like I was 18 again, and like at this point, I ain't seen him for like 2-3 years. At this point,
Do you know what he did for like work and stuff like that? You know
he was like he had a decent job. Like after I know they split and everything like that. I'm pretty sure he was making damn near like $100K a year, but
Word.
it was like he just was so like downed himself so much with different things, and he just he lost that job in a sense by his own mistakes.
Yeah.
I say he was like, I don't blame him for anything because like people deal with things in their own aspect, but I didn't really. He wasn't there in my life much, and that affected a lot of me. Like I said, with the acting out and everything like that, I ain't have someone to teach me how to be a man. I had to
learn on your own.
Yeah, I had to like do all that on my own. I'm still doing that to this day.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm only 20 years old. We getting there.
We getting there though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all a process, bro.
I was just about to ask you, like, you know what I'm saying? I know that affected you in some type of way, shape, fashion, or form. You feel me? Like, how do you feel like that affected you just as being a man, even to where you are right now? You feel me? Like, not having pops there, having to teach yourself that. You know what I'm saying? You feel like that made you more independent? You feel like that made you stronger in a sense? Like,
definitely, like, at first, it was definitely a lot harder because you ain't have no one to, like, you ain't got no one to guide you or anything like that. You don't have no one to tell you what step to go in, what's the first thing to do, anything like that. So, in a sense, yes, because like you get that more of that gratification from it because you're doing it on your own, and it's like if you can, I feel like if you can grow to be a man on your own, you can grow to do anything in life on your own. Because like there ain't nothing in life stopping us besides yourself. It's all mental. It's all up here.
Me versus me.
It's all a reality, and you can change that reality as long as you change your mind.
That's a fact, though. So what type of kid was you in school? Like, what type of grades you got? You know what I'm saying? You was a class clown? What Tevo was like in school? What people would say?
Shit, like, it was so off and on. Like, elementary, I hung out with some of, like, the popular kids most of my life and everything like that, but I wasn't popular because, you know, like I said, I wasn't rich or anything like that. Yeah. I hung around them. I said, I guess almost almost kind of being fake, being something just to have friends.
Okay.
Like that.
Hey, that's tough that you would admit that though. Like not a lot of people can say that.
Oh yeah, just to have friends and shit like that. Because like, but even in that aspect, I was still wasn't the person to get invited to things. So like, but I say around that time and everything, like I always got good grades. I never had to try in school.
Yeah.
Like I could go without doing all the homework all year, just come in, ace the test, and still making B's, A's, and everything like that.
That's fine.
I don't know. It's just I'm decently smart. Like
I know people like that.
Yeah, there's definitely people that can just I don't know. It just wasn't school. Just to me wasn't something I liked, and I couldn't see myself doing. I felt way too institutionalized and way too brought down, and just the energy around everyone. I just didn't like it, and like I said, I had pretty decent grades and everything like that until about 8th, 9th, and like I said, I started acting out. I let things start to slip, and I just didn't want to. But in the end, I still pulled myself together. Graduated. I graduated with a 3.25.
Oh, that's fine.
I had up until sophomore a 4.4.
Yeah,
like a 4.4. But like I said, I just would show up, do the test, and
ace that shit.
Yeah, walk in high as hell, just show up, do the test, go to sleep, leave, do whatever, go get food.
That's fine.
I say homework was not a thing though. I don't think I've touched homework. Didn't touch homework all of high school.
Okay.
I just was trying to.
So did you go to did you go to college right after high school? Like after you got the diploma?
Wasn't even a thought. Yeah, Mom's wanted me to, and she still to this day kind of a little pressed about it. Still wants me to go.
Word.
And
you're still young though. You know
it's just not me in a sense. I've always had that feeling. It's like because I wouldn't know what I'd even go for, want to do in an aspect or anything like that. And So I'd like to, in a sense, I was more, at that time when I graduated, I knew I wanted to do music. And I've always, when I was making music in high school here and there, I liked how it resonated with me on a sense that like, I liked it and I wanted to do it with my life, but I didn't think I could. And what really made me realize was Stunner making it, because he's from the Bury.
Yeah, Stunner is from Salisbury.
He's a little bit older than me, but he went to my high school for a little bit and everything like that. So it resonated with me like that. It's like...
Was you in high school with him?
Nah, he older. I want to say he probably like 26 now at this point, 27. Okay. He just had a kid and shit.
Yeah.
But, nah, he was a little bit older. I never like knew him, but you know...
You heard stories and
Heard stories.
Like
I know I'm friends with... acquaintances and everything like that, like DJs and things like that down there.
That's a fact.
But I knew just like seeing that, if he could, anyone can. Because like that's not just, I was talking to someone about that the other day. It's like there's definitely industry plants and everything like that. You see people coming out of nowhere like this. The new girl, Bobby Althoff or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
We was just watching her yesterday.
She came out of nowhere. But there's definitely industry plants in all of this. And,
right.
But like I had to look at that and was like, you can tell he's not, because like you could walk around 2-3 years prior to making Animal with the Baby, and like I said, I was listening to Stunner in 7th grade and 6th grade when he first started making music, Cook Jug and everything like that. He was everyone was on Stunner, just because like when he was down there, so many people, like Salisbury had a tight knit, and that's when like a lot of people pushed each other to be better,
right?
And it's like, last couple years, no one, it ain't
like
that
no energy.
More. It ain't like that no more.
That's wild.
Like I say, I wish it was, but
that's wild.
Yeah, but it kind of resonated with me and made me see that anyone could do it if you pushed yourself and truly like had that energy and had that belief in yourself. All it is belief and ethic.
That's it.
I must say, if you work and you believe, keep everything centered, keep everything with God, you gonna be right.
Yeah, it's gonna work
be right.
out. It's gonna work out. So Stunner making it show people from Salisbury like, yo, this shit really possible type shit.
Oh yeah, and he definitely did that with a lot of people, because rap went crazy in Salisbury right after he did. I don't know, you heard, I seen you post Lil Bo. And everything like that.
Lil Bo be going.
He a youngin', he hard.
Lil Bo be going crazy. We fought with Lil Bo hard, bro. That nigga be, they ain't dropping it all that shit.
There's a lot of fire artists out in the Bury and everything. Swervo 2 times.
Yeah.
I say there's a lot of.
Shit, you gotta put me on. You know what I'm saying? Send some my way. We'll post them.
Swervo 2 times. We got Perp. Jose Gonna Get You. We got Kiza.
Yeah.
Free Kiza.
Yeah.
Free Jose too. Free Torch. Torch Rue. I don't know if you heard of him. He used to chill with Stunner a lot.
I don't know if I heard of him though.
But actually, we got Trap Swag.
Trap Swag is stupid hard.
I got something with him, bro. Just recorded it on
Word
Monday. Actually, music video and everything.
You be making them connections.
Yeah, but I say I just did it.
You know what I'm saying? And before we get too far out on the future again, we trying to take it step by step. So, you know, you say, you know what I'm saying, we wasn't really from the trenches, but we eventually connected to that environment. Now, when do you feel like the drugs came into play? You know
an escape from reality in a sense. Like, I was, sorry, Ma, I know you don't know a lot of this if you watch at all. But, yeah, it went from smoking, it went from, you know, I would take some perks and shit like that. I did a fuckload of acid. Yeah, I've done mushrooms. I've done a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. It wasn't just smoking weed and everything, but a lot of it was to escape my own mind. Yeah, and because I've always been my own worst person. Like it's always been me versus me, and I've always been my own bully in a sense. So like things could happen, but I've always made it worse on myself, and so I tried to use that as an escape. Okay, and I want to say, I ain't touched nothing like that other than, you know, some bud here and there, some za. Mm-hmm. And I ain't touched nothing like that 2 years at this point, 3 years at this point. Oh, congrats. Let's say I graduated and I flipped a car running from 12. Damn. Yeah, I flipped a car 2 times doing about 90. Damn. And that kind of gave me a little bit of reality check, but not in that aspect. That was right after I graduated. Okay. And that gave me a little bit of reality check, but then my homeboy, Long Live Tay, Hood Baby Tay. Hardest out of Salisbury. Hardest.
For sure. We're going to get into that, too.
Yeah, hardest. Long live my boy. But he got killed, and that got me out of everything. That truly got me out of everything because it almost sat with me. I sat on it for a while, and I was like, that's something I got to do for him because he wanted it, too. And it was the only person that genuinely pushed me like that, motivated me to keep being better for myself at that time. And that's why it just made me, I was like, I got to get away from this shit. I got to do something for me. I got stuff I want to do for other people. I got to look out for me. So if I want to do it, I got to do it right. Yeah. Because I can't be having all this other stuff that brings me down and everything. I got to be the best me to be able to do it.
So the drugs you say was just an escape from reality at the time. Like, what do you feel like you might have been running from, or like what?
Anything past trauma, like with I guess pops and things like that, or there was just things I dealt with at school, and like I said, I hung out with the popular kids, but I was almost in a sense kind of the one people kept around to shit on, to use because you got some gas and everything like that. Right. And so a lot of shit truly, like I said, I bullied myself in my mind and everything like that. So I truly just like tried to escape from myself, and between females and just a little bit of everything in life that can pull you down. It's like I said, I ain't had the worst problems in the world. I've lost some people. I've lost
friends, family.
But everyone goes through things, and I'm not gonna pity myself. And so I had to learn that, and I had to realize me doing those things, me using that as an escape. It wasn't me dealing with it. It was me running from it. It wasn't me truly, like I said, being a man. It wasn't me learning how to be a man. It was me running from my problems.
Trying to numb yourself from it a little bit.
And I had to realize that in many different ways, many different aspects. And it's like, I'm still learning. It's like, because I'm still a little hot-headed and shit like that. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Keep it a band, bro. You still popping the perkies?
Nah, bro.
Nah.
On me, I don't pop. I ain't pop no pills, and I can't remember for real. Like, I can't tell you the last time.
Okay.
I just
had to do a little temperature check.
I know I talk about popping some perks a lot, but that's because that was my shit.
That was your shit?
That was my shit. Okay. I still talk, like, even in the song with Swag, I said something about popping a perk and breaking a spine or something like that.
Right.
That's just because that was my thing and everything like that, and but like I said, I'm trying to stray away from myself and teach myself to not be on that constant energy to want to better myself. I want to be, in my eyes, like, start talking about shit like J. Cole talk about. Right. You know, make you want to better yourself, make you want to get up, get to it, do whatever. It's just like grinding music, motivational music.
That's fire. That's fire. Especially when you came out the gate. You know what I'm saying? You came out the gate hard, bro, with that Cal Corver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like you was talking about, so in your eyes, do you feel like your music was a representation of your life, or kind of like a representation of your friends? Because like how you came out the gate was kind of hard. You feel me? Like,
it was definitely like a little bit of both, because I was around it and I was doing things. But like I said, the music influenced it a lot. Okay. And I was doing things that, like, before I wasn't. Like I said, I've always, when I got into high school and everything, I rebelled a lot and shit. Sold drugs, did whatever. Right. I rebelled. I did a lot of shit. But then when I started the music, that's when I got around a lot of with the guns and shit like that. And truly, like,
so the music you would say had an influence kind
of on. It
definitely
amplified it a lot, yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, even at first, I wasn't strictly just talking about, like, that. Because I made music, like, on SoundCloud and everything, even before Kyle Corver and all that, sophomore year and all that. Yeah. But I didn't really just talk about that. At that time, I talked about a lot of more drugs and shit like that, and females and things like that. But when I started getting, like I said, the music influenced it, and was getting into problems with people and things, like getting jumped when I was going to work and things like that.
You got jumped on the way to work, gang?
Not at work. Like,
you got jumped at work, gang?
They tried. I worked at this pizza place for a little bit when I was like 16. Damn. And they pulled up 8 deep. And I got a drop from a female. She told me they was on the way, and they was out back. When I looked up on the cameras and everything, we was closing up for the night. And so I busted out the front door, wrapped around with one of my homies.
Yeah.
And
he said, I'm spinning the block.
Yeah, I wrapped around the corner, and I seen all 8 of them. And the first person I see is this big ass Mexican.
Yeah.
And I dropped his ass because I ain't waiting. At that point, you coming to me. I was like, I ain't waiting. I threw one, gave it to him. Threw another dude I had problems with.
Yeah.
And then they kind of circled me, and then they all scattered.
Damn.
I said, so I didn't really. They tried.
But they didn't get away with it. They did. It wasn't going down.
But yeah,
he wasn't going.
Big ass Mexican that dropped. He got mad as hell. He beat the goofy out of me. He was 2 of me.
Oh word.
Yeah, he ain't gonna lie. He beat the goofy out of me. And I'm gonna take that L. That's one of my only ass beatings though. Like,
right.
Outside of being young, like fighting with cousins and shit like that.
Right.
Older than you, but
okay.
That's my only ass beating, and I ain't scared to admit that he beat the goofy out of me.
That's hard because a lot of people can't admit they ass beatings. Like I'll be one to say like, you know what I'm saying, nigga took I got jumped a couple times when I was little and shit too, you know what I'm saying, people around the neighborhood for shit show. Like I ain't about to cap about that, like, but that's hard that you could admit that, you know what I'm saying, on camera. Like he said he beat the goofy out of you though. What he gave you about, you know what I'm saying? If you can recall about 3 left hooks, 3 right, what was the formula?
Stand up wasn't it.
Yeah.
Like I said, he was bigger than me.
He was wrestling you.
When we was standing up, I was giving it to him. I was feeding him.
Yeah.
And then he'd force his weight on me after I'd catch him and then fall on top of me, and everyone just let him sit on top of me. But I remember that.
He was on some Rikishi shit.
Yeah, like, I mean, he sat on my elbow right here, hyperextended it. Like, I was in a sling for like a week or whatever because I couldn't move my elbow. Damn. But he hyperextended it and, was on top of me, beating the shit out of me. And I somehow managed to get him off me. Like I said, this dude was probably pushing 273.
Yeah.
He was
2 times your weight.
Yeah, and and everyone's just letting him sit on top of me after just telling me if anything goes south,
they gonna jump in.
They'll break it up. They'll break it up.
Right,
they'll make sure nothing goes wrong. And 2-3 minutes goes by, this motherfucker just sitting on top of me, and that's, like I said, that's a lot of weight. And at that point, I took my last bit of adrenaline, and I pushed him. I pushed him off me.
Yeah.
And I got on top of him, and I gave 2, and they pulled me off.
And
I was like, this ain't even right. And then I swung on the dude who pulled me off.
Yeah.
And then it ain't even right.
So it got a little turn.
Yeah, I'm most hated for sure.
Yeah.
I'm most hated in my city for sure.
For sure.
And like, the first tape was called that, most hated, and I'm definitely the most hated. I got people I don't even know that got problems with.
Word.
I ain't even met before.
That's crazy, bro. So coming out of Salisbury, you feel me? Like, did you ever feel like you was like the elephant in the room per se, like around like the hood and the trenches as being like the white boy type shit like that?
Always, bro.
Always.
I still am, even though I ain't even like around the hood like that anymore. Like I said, I try to get out of all of that, stay out the mix, just do my music and everything, just do me. But nah, when I was around all that, for sure, I was definitely getting looked at, and even still going to studios and everything like that, I definitely get looked at as people don't see me. People don't see me until I show up.
Right.
That's what I mean. I'll show out anyone.
Yeah.
And it ain't just like, it ain't about color. I remember someone commented the other day on my post, and it was like, I see what he does. He kind of goes off what people say about him with the white thing. He calls himself Kyle Korver, Zach and Cody, Jake from State Farm, and everything like that. And I responded back, and I was like, that you got to embrace who you are. And since we all people, race don't matter.
Right.
I said we all people at the end of the day. We all equal. We all got the same. As long as like you respect each other, respect one another, love each other. I said that's all we need in this world is just love. Let's say.
I don't know about all that. You feel me?
We
we definitely need love, but it's a lot that goes on. It's a lot deeper.
No, I'm
you know what I'm saying? It's like you know for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I can't speak on too much because it's not mine to speak on.
Right.
And I'm not gonna speak on it.
Right.
In a sense, it's like what we just need to genuinely like come together, because there's problems that like don't stem just from like us, like as people in general, as society. It's just a lot of things come from up top.
Right.
And if we like genuinely came together, and we could take a lot of society's problems away with not even just like with racism or anything like that, but we could genuinely take away a lot of society's problems with anything just by coming together.
That's right.
Like I was talking to you earlier, just by working together on people, working together, you're not just doing everything by yourself. You're able to make more of an impact and everything like that. And I don't know, I've always talked about that. I just kind of would, I get it. I understand everything. It's never going to sit with me because I don't come from that.
Yeah,
I don't come
sure.
from that. And I'm not going to try to act like I understand what it's like.
Right.
But I would just genuinely love to see everyone come together to do better, so we all could be better in a sense. Because I've always been that way. I've always had love for everyone, and you got respect for me. I got respect for you. You got love for me. I got love for you. I'll show love before even I know you show love, just because I'm a type of person I want to treat you how I'd want to be treated, And so like I'm always gonna show love, and so it's just I don't always want to see everyone do better.
I feel that.
We all could.
I feel that.
Definitely.
For sure.
Society in the whole is just falling.
So you say like back in the days, like they kind of used to look at you as the white boy, but eventually at some point you obviously got accepted because, you know what I'm saying, I see you with a lot of different videos with the homies. And
I kicked the door and I forced myself in.
For sure.
I forced myself in. Like I was popping out in the one way and everything, and I was getting looked at. I was getting looked at weird, but I didn't care. I would show up and shoot a music video wherever.
Right.
But I say it's just me doing me. I was chilling with some of my homies. Like I said, I was kicking it with Swervo back then and everything like that. I was kicking it with Perk, and I pull up and chill with them. We'd shoot music videos wherever. We was just doing our thing or whatever. And I didn't really, I paid attention to it. I paid it mind, but I didn't really care too much because in a sense I was just doing what I wanted to do. I wanted to do what made me happy, I guess. I was doing just something I like to do.
Right.
And so I just to this day, like I said, I still notice it, and sometimes it will bother me and everything like that. It will get to me, and but I try not to let it, so I can just. That's why I try to talk about it too, so I can get it out, so I don't let it just pile up because I get more hate than I do love, for sure.
For sure.
And it's like I understand I'm out of my aspect and everything. A lot of people don't.
So do you get like? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that be going on social media as far as like rap beef. Do you get like rap beef? Do you got like rap ops? Shit like that?
Not that I could think of for real. I ain't got no. Not that I ain't gonna beef with you. It ain't about no money, period. But if it's some rap beef, like if we gonna go back and forth on it, that's cool. Like, cause I like rapping.
Right.
So
right.
if we can go back and forth, we'll go back and forth all day. But
sure.
like I said, at this point in my life, I'm trying to better myself, and I'm not gonna just slide on shit. I'm not gonna just try to stand on business just to stand on business, just to try to put up an image and things like that. I know who I am at the end of the day. I know what I stand on. I know my ground, and I'm not just gonna try to push that. If it comes to me, I know what I'm gonna do. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna go looking for it, cause that's just inviting problems that I don't need.
I feel that.
And like I said, I got things I want to do. So you gotta realize there's certain things that are worth it, and there's certain things that aren't worth it.
That's a fact, though. Nah, I definitely feel that. For sure. Hey, we got Luh Tevo in the building, man. Last question before we go to the break, man. If you could have 3 things on the island by yourself, nobody else there, what would they have to be?
Oh. Low key, I'm gonna need a guitar. I need some music, something. I need some sound, something. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna need some of them little muffin things. You know, them little like chocolate muffins. I'm gonna need some of them. I didn't need a whole lifetime supply of them, for real. I ain't gonna care with you, bro. Just them little muffins, chocolate, birthday cake, whatever. Shit. And I don't know, man. I don't need a lot in life, so I have my girl with me. I'll take my girl with me.
You said my girl. You put that last.
That's cool. That's cool.
No, I just you thought he was gonna say his phone.
I don't need my phone. I'll take my girl with me.
I'm just saying he only have one more right answer left.
Right, I was about to say.
She's looking at me over there. I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
I'm like, I'm sorry, but
the pressure is on.
Yeah, it's a new thing for me. Sorry. I'm still getting used to it a little bit, you know.
I feel you, bro. I thought you was about to say the phone third too.
I don't need my phone. I like my phone on D&D 24/7.
Oh, word.
Yeah, like I
heard you say that in the bar too, for sure.
But I just don't like. I don't know. I don't like being on phone. Social media. If you look at like a lot of blogs and stuff like that, they post just negativity and things like that to genuinely bring people down and keep everything, keep problems.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I don't like that. I don't like constantly seeing negative stuff because you will see 75% more negative stuff than you will actually positive and everything like that. That's why I just don't. I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with just scrolling 24/7 and things like that. I use my phone for business, or if I'm bored, I might chill on it, swipe on TikTok, Instagram, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I use my phone for business stuff, and that's about it. And just communication with a few people.
I feel that for sure.
They like to talk about you, but to your face they won't say how they feel. He just a regular rapper, time to show him how I come for real. Trying to chase that fortune, put in work, this life shit got no will. The way I come out flowing, you would think I went and signed a deal. I had to turn this shit up for one time, I'm getting live with it. I popped the perk and bend the spine, you know I'm finna dive in. I pulled a foe, I'm off the act, I'm swerving, got them lines bent. Can't let them have this shit, I told them wait, I got them rhymes pinned.
I pop a addy, right before my ride, it made me dry diff. Had to pop a nigga before he even tried me. Shouldn't have lied to me. I'm still dissing me on live. Tell him come outside with it. How you spinning with no ride? Better go and get a job, nigga. I fronted you a pack 10 years ago. How you ain't up, nigga? Running laps around your whole squad. You should've stuck with us. Tryna beat the bitch cause you sitting in my section. She still gon' fuck, nigga. Beat the pack out, re-up and hit the trap house. And but I trust, nigga.
Should've known like not to fuck with us. It ain't no competition. I can't let my bitch try stop me. I'm trying to find a new addition. Can't believe they almost got me. Should've trust my intuition.
All right, back. We live on the Carolina Active TV. We got Luh Tevo on the couch with us. You know what I'm saying? We kicking shit with Luh Tevo right now. You know what I'm saying? Most hated. And why? Get into why you call yourself that? Like, why you call yourself the most hated in Salisbury?
Man, I mean, look at me. Everyone think I'm out of my element with it, but I show up and I show out, and I'm always working. I'm always doing the most. I'm a go-getter. I'm on it. And so a lot of people, like, I've had to realize that myself. And it's like, I ain't even trying to be cocky like that in a sense, but I had to realize it's like, I'm like, me being a go-getter and me going after what I want. A lot of people aren't like that, and a lot of people will envy that about you. A lot of people, like I said, I got people I don't even know that I got problems with for whatever reason. And
big fact.
there's just past stuff. It's like no one's ever taken me serious just because I am the white boy.
Right.
And no one ever wants to take me serious. But like I said, I show up and I show out, and I can compete with everyone. And it's like, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to be the best I can. And it's like, that's why I try to network with everyone. I'm always trying to work with people because, like, if I'm here to be the best I can, I want to see you be the best you can. And let's go back and forth with it. Like I said, earlier, if we got some rap beef, I'm down. Yeah. It's like, let's go. Let's compete. Yeah. Let's compete. Let's go back and forth.
Yeah. And you know, speaking of that type shit, like, you know what I'm saying, you have had experiences like you said, you know what I'm saying, we was chopping it early, you done got robbed, you done got kidnapped, so you can relate to certain instances of shit that goes down in the trenches, even though you're not from the trenches. Like,
yeah, I've definitely been through some shit. I've sent around some money for features and things like that that's never went through, and gotten like multiple of those. Like I've lost thousands of dollars in it from selling gas and back in the day and everything like that. I got hit on a QP. Yeah, I got set up on that.
You got hit on the QP,
yeah. Got thrown in the car and everything like that, and drove up the street.
Damn.
Shit like that. That's what I mean. Is like I had to walk all the way home. Forced at gunpoint. Like I said, hell, 2 months ago I got
shit. How you shaped up out of that though? Like,
you just like you gotta like. I don't know.
You said that was the instance. That was the same instance when you got shot.
Nah, I got shot 2 months ago. I was just naming off experiences.
Okay.
But like, nah, it just like you just gotta. I don't know. You just gotta like. You know.
They was really like, you know what I'm saying.
You gotta. Ain't no one took from me and I ain't got it back. You know.
Yeah.
I've gotten it back some way.
Yeah.
But I will leave it at that. But
you gonna stand on business.
I'm about to say, like I said, I ain't gonna go look for problems anymore. But if it come to me, it come to me.
Right.
And I'm gonna handle that whatever way I need to handle that.
Right.
And like I said, I got thrown in the car and everything like that, forced in at gunpoint. And this was back when I wasn't taking shit serious. And it was by a dude I ain't had no problems with before multiple times and everything. Everything went by smooth sailing and everything like that. But yeah, they threw me up in the car, ran my pockets, everything like that. And I
you shade up out of there.
Oh yeah, yeah. They dropped me off and everything, and I came back to the crib. I still had some more bud and everything like that. I made my money back.
Yeah.
And it's like I just took a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you take losses and shit all the time.
That type of shit happens.
Shit happens.
So you said they dropped you all type of shit like what the fuck?
They dropped me out like from because
they just took your shit and just
they pulled up to the crib and like I said they forced me into the whip and at gunpoint and everything, ran my pockets, for the bud and everything like that. And while they were doing that, the driver skirted off and he was going up the street and we drove like 15 minutes like up the street and shit like that. And I ain't finna bail out a car at 45 miles an hour just over some a QP. Right. That ain't shit. And I ain't worth a life or anything like that. And it's like when he had me at gunpoint in the back seat, I had so many thoughts about like, reaching for it and everything like that. And it's just like, at that point it's free reign, and then he gets away with it too because I reached for it. Yeah. And it's like, so you gotta, like I said, some things are worth it, some things are not. You gotta play your cards smart and know when time's right. You gotta be smart about shit. I'm not the person that's gonna act right then and there. Yeah. I'm the person, I'll wait 4 or 5 years. I'll wait for you to forget about me, and I'll have.
No, that's for sure. Revenge don't got no expiration date. I always say that.
I'll have some shit go down. I'm smart. I play things smart for sure, and it's like I don't wanna. I like being mysterious with shit,
For sure.
But I don't want you to know my next move.
Yeah.
I never want someone to know my next move.
It's better to be low key. You know what I'm saying? Laying low and playing slow. That's how niggas win.
Yeah, for sure.
But continuing, you know what I'm saying? You say you got, kind of fucked out of some features. Like, talk about that. Like, somebody you paid around here done fucked you out of features or something?
Shit. Dude from the Bury, I was talking about, A-Ball Sosa. I paid him for a feature. I got fucked out of it. And actually, JoJo, that took a while to go through. I low-key for a while thought I was going to get fucked on that. I sent him decent amount of bread.
Cause you was promoting the hell out of that JoJo shit.
Yeah, and I was trying for months. Like I had that shit locked in since August of last year, and it came out February, March, something like that. And I had that shit locked in since August of last year when I sent the bread. And I had to wait that long, and he was ducking me and everything like that. And me and JoJo at this point, we cool people. You know, that's twin. Yeah. But for the longest time, it was like I was thinking I was gonna get robbed by him too and everything like that. But I sent multiple people around the Bury bread and things like that for features, and just got, like I said, no one takes me serious, so they'll take that bread, run off with it. Yeah. I ain't gonna see it. And then I've hit up Stunner for his feature price. Yeah. I've hit up Luh Tevo for his feature price. Yeah. No one replies to me. No one just takes me serious. Word. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm the type of person. I hit BFB the Pac-Man. He follows me and everything like that. Fucks with my music. Yeah. But I hit him asking about a feature, and he gonna talk about what's my budget, and I'm like, bro, what's your price? Yeah. I'm like, I'll do whatever I need to do to run it up, make it happen. Yeah. And I ain't with that whole what's your budget type of thing, because every time it's a what's your budget, it's always been I'll send you the money, and then I don't get nothing. I don't get nothing. So it's like that's why a lot of these artists, they do that what's your budget type of deal, and it's like these new and upcoming artists, y'all need to genuinely realize that if they ain't giving you a set price, if you're not talking to a manager, if you just talking to a direct artist themselves, they going to most likely in the end fuck you. Yeah. Everyone in the end is out to get for themselves, and it's a sad world because with music, you want to come together, you want to see everyone do good together, but a lot of people, it's just a money thing for them. To me, it's music. I want to do music. I want to make an impact on people. I want to see, like, I want to hear people singing my songs and things like that. It's not about money for me. It's about freedom and experience.
Facts.
It's just about feeling.
Yeah.
And changing someone else's life. And to everyone else, it's money.
Right.
Like, to this day, if someone from Salisbury hit me for a feature, I ain't gonna charge you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't charge shit for a feature at all.
Facts.
Cause I don't feel like, really, I'm not in the position to. And also, in a sense, it's like, why? Cause like, I was in that same position, and I was just looking for opportunities, looking for someone to help me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was even still sending the money and doing things
Up front.
and still not getting. And still
On the
not
back
getting that
end.
help. Yeah. And it's like, so if I see someone that's willing to put in an effort and things like that to better their position, better their music, and that's my whole goal with all this, is in the end to own studios, everything. I've always wanted to put a studio in the Bury.
Mm-hmm.
So for artists down there, this is my hometown, for artists down there who want to rap and everything, or not even just rap, play guitar and everything. There's tons of music is so popular in Salisbury for being how small it is.
Yeah.
Like, there's artists, like even country artists, like this dude named Landon Bird. There's like, it's so, music in itself is so popular, but like he's popping with like the whole country aspect and everything. He got like over 1 million streams and shit like that. He's popping.
Okay.
But Salisbury's got some motion for sure with music. It's just everyone's so out for themselves, and no one wants to see everyone win. And that's why like, I low-key understand what Stunna did.
Mm-hmm.
He just got up and got out.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't really looked back.
Hell yeah.
I understand it.
So being that you done reached out to everybody you done reached out to, and hell yeah, being that you done reached out to everybody you done reached out to, who else would you collab with in Carolina? Like, out of the artists that's popping right now, you know what I'm saying, out of everything that you see,
CEO
who can we look
Show
forward
Out.
to? Okay.
CEO Show Out.
Riley shit.
Working on getting him on this album.
Okay.
We getting him on this album. Trying to tap in with D Youngin, Meech.
Charlotte.
Meech, that boy for real.
Meech
hard.
going crazy.
He just got free not too long ago, a few months back too.
Yeah.
And he been going crazy. He been keeping that shit consistent.
For sure.
But I'm trying to tap in with all them, with all the OPC boys and everything like that.
Okay.
And you know, Ken Dog, that's my boy.
Yeah, Ken
Dog.
Dog.
Like, I'm still gonna throw
shout out OG Ken Dog,
OG
man.
Ken Dog.
That's my dog,
Yeah,
man.
you watching this? What's up, twin?
You know what I'm saying? That's my dog.
Yeah,
Sure.
Jordan and Scotty for real.
Yeah.
But I got some shit coming with him again. I got some shit. I'm trying to run some shit with J Money again.
That shit with J Money was hard though. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, you know what I'm saying? Talk about how y'all came up with that. Like, what made you choose Jake from State Farm? You said it was a white boy thing?
I didn't choose it, bro. This was off his dome. It kind of sat with me and everything like that. So we was in the booth with Day Day, and we was just recording and everything. And I sent him the beat a day prior,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, I wrote some little shit on the way over here and everything like that. And he's like, I'm just gonna run it. And the first thing he says was State Farm, call White Boy Jake. And I was like, White Boy Jake, that's it.
Fuck.
And I knew from like that first line, I was like, I want this song to be called State Farm. And when we got to the end of it, that was asking, it was like, so what should we call it? And I was like, it's gotta be State Farm. It's gotta be State Farm. There ain't no way around it.
Yeah.
Either State Farm or White Boy Jake, but State Farm, so it's because it's not just me.
Right.
It's not just me in a sense.
Now, did he charge you for that feature, or was it just on some locked in shit?
Yeah,
He charged you?
He definitely helped me out. He looked out on it though. He came to me. That's what surprised me is he came to me about it. And like I said, they'll hit you up about what's your budget and everything like that, and it can be sketchy. And but sometimes it plays out, sometimes it's not. J Money, he the type of dude. Love you, bro. He the type of dude to. He put me in position. It's like he looked out for me for a show and everything like that. He put me in position for real. Like, he gave me a boost with it. And even to this day, like, he's always bouncing around. He's doing shows out in Houston, Boston, Miami.
Okay.
He be everywhere. So like, but even to this day, he still look out for me. Once like I get my feet set and everything, get my motion steady, able to consistently do what I want to do on a level that I want to do. It's gonna be some work for sure. I'm gonna be tapped in with a lot of people. Like I said, I got a song with Trap. I got just recorded that. plan on tapping in with, like I said, D Youngin. Real rapper hard, too. I don't know if you heard of him.
Oh, you talking about Lil Malik?
I'm pretty sure his name, I don't know, I'm pretty sure.
Real rapper, like with a WR?
Yeah.
He been doing this shit out of
Yeah.
Greensboro, for sure.
He
We done
cool
made a
with-
lot of posts on, bro.
He cool with Vezo, I swear to them.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
He had the Ice Word 13 shit going on and shit. I don't know if he cool with Vezo personally or nothing like that,
Yeah, I thought he
but
was.
you know what I'm
like
saying? I know he out of Greensboro and he been doing this shit for a minute.
Yeah, I thought he knew like I swear and all that. But now CEO Show Out, he's one of my next ones I'm aiming for sure because he's got some motion going, especially with that Pound Town remix he dropped. I don't know if you heard that.
I don't know if I heard that CEO. You said CEO Show Out?
Yeah, he's from Raleigh.
Yeah, I think I saw something. We was also talking about Hood Baby Tay too. You know what I'm saying? That was somebody that had a lot of star potential, a lot of star power. You said you met him out of music. Did you have to pay him for a feature? Like, was that just a genuine
Never got done, bro.
word?
Never got done.
Damn.
To this day. I was supposed to get on. It released by itself without me on it, everything like that, because before he got killed, everything he had it pending on United Masters and everything like that. And he told me that that's how I got in contact with him, because I hit him up for a feature and everything like that, and then we just collabed. Like we was just kicking it with, like, he was in my music video and shit like that. And we was just kicking it for a solid few months. Like I said, when we was shopping earlier, shot Rich Life together and everything like that. But we just got kind of close, and then he wanted me on HB Freestyle that came out on his latest album that dropped last year before he passed, or right after he did anyway. But he wanted stock on it, and it never ended up getting done. And then he wanted me on it at the same time, and before it got released, he ended up passing and getting killed. And it was submitted already without no one on it. And so at this point, it's a open verse, but I've thought about taking the file myself and adding it and just remixing it and finishing it with myself on it. But that's something, it's like, I still ain't even attempted to do it, just because it's like, that's something I want to genuinely make it sound good.
Right.
Just because I don't want to just do anything for it.
Yeah, that's
It's
big.
been a year and a half at this point, almost. April 15th, 2022 is when that album dropped. April 9th, when he passed.
That's a fact.
But been damn near a year and a half at this point, and I ain't even tried to touch it, just because it's like, it's just a different feeling for real, because it's like, I don't want to just do something ordinary. It's got to be different, because that's my boy.
Yeah.
It's got to be different.
Nah, you got some big features in the cut, bro. You got some very big artists that you're trying to tap in with. Have you ever tried to go on a higher plateau, like bigger artists? Are you talking to any industry artists that we might know of, or what's in the future for Luh Tevo?
I mean, I've tried to like I said, a lot of people don't like to take me serious. I hit up people all the time, asking what I need to run up, what I need to make this happen, what I need to do to get in contact with this A&R, what I need to do, what do I need to do to get an opportunity and things like that, because I'm ready to kick the door any moment. And like I said, I've hit up B.A.B. the Pac-Man. I've had conversations with him. I've had conversations with Tyler's Camp. I had a conversation with Chopper's Camp, NLE Chopper's.
Okay.
That feature price is insane though.
Okay, you gonna say it on cam? You can't.
Well, I mean, 150.
Shit.
Yeah, that shit's
and at least
insane.
charging 150 for it.
150.
Shit.
My fault if I ain't supposed to say that, dog.
He running it up.
But yeah,
and Ali running it up.
That shit. Yeah, he told me 150. His camp told me 150 anyway.
Okay.
But I hit up Lil Tyler, no reply. I hit up, because my goal has always been, because I always seen Lil Tyler under my shit last year when I look up my name on Apple Music and everything, and he just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to get him, since he started popping, him, JoJo, and Soldier on a song and call it a little song.
A little song.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Yeah,
okay.
all the lils, and we just get a little song.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do that shit. No one
That shit
replies.
would be hard.
No one replies to me though. It's like I hit up Stunner. I hit him for a feature multiple times and shit like that. No reply.
Damn.
And I know he just did some shit with Trap too, and I just did some shit with Trap. So it's
Yeah.
like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
And then
we right there.
Yeah, it's like, and his his label managers, Ryan Kane, he be liking my stories and everything, and I'll be tapping in. I'm like, bro, I'm like tapping with the music.
Yeah.
I'm like tapping with the music, not just what I post and everything like that. And then no replies and everything like that. It's like I reach out to labels and everything, and just
That's
people
crazy.
don't just take me serious. And it's like, it's not even that I get left on red. I know a lot of shit goes unseen because so many people got a lot of messages coming in, so many people busy and everything like that. I'm just waiting on that one. It's like I was telling someone earlier, I was like, even with a song, a person, opportunity, whatever, it's just that one. As long as everything can sound just like it, be just like that one, but it's got to be that one that just hits.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, it just takes one, and that's all it is.
Nah, I ain't gonna count. That's a fact, though. Sometimes that's all it take, man. Everybody waiting on their big break. You really one song, one hit away from a platinum career, for real. Bro.
That's what I'm like. Like I was saying earlier, I'm my own worst enemy, and I bully myself a lot. So sometimes I'll sit there and listen to my music and think it's not the best music, but then I gotta tell myself like I was telling you earlier on that bar I showed you or whatever. Like I got some stuff on like an intellect level that a lot of people genuinely couldn't even think of, and it's like it's hard to be that creative, and that's why I know I genuinely could be more with it, and I could be on a next superstar level. I could be on a mainstream level with it. It's just I need that genuine push, and I need. That's why I've been trying to work so hard and work, and it's been bothering me so much because I've been running up out of all of my money and everything's like that.
Yeah.
Just trying to make it happen. Just trying to pay for this video, trying to get this done, this song. Yeah, it's not cheap. Studio, anybody starting out, studio time and all that, not cheap whatsoever. You got to find a way to make that work for real. But it's definitely a struggle, and it's definitely a love-hate relationship because it can be so stressful on you. But you love it so much that you want to keep doing it. And like I said, I got other reasons outside of myself that I want to do it for. At the same time, I got people I want to do it for. I want to get back to my mom. I want to do it for Tay. I just got people I want to look out for. I want to look out for the artists in the Bury, like me, who never really get opportunities and things like that. Give them a studio to go to where they ain't got to drive 50 minutes to an hour away.
That's a fact.
Where just opportunities is all I've ever wanted to do. It's all I never needed. Because I've always wanted to give people opportunities. Like
you can do that shit again.
Like I said, I've always just wanted to better people, for real.
You can do
Since
that
I'm
shit
bettering
again.
myself, I want to better everyone else.
For sure.
My goals to own studios, everything like that.
That's a fact, though. Hey, we got to get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? They hitting us about the studio right now.
Right.
So on behalf of Carolina Active, man, we going to give Luh Tevo a free part 2, man. Like, no cap, man. We got to chop it up with my boy again. We know he going to get bigger. We know he going to get better. We got to have him on the KATV couch one more time, man. Part 2 going down real soon. It's Carolina Active TV. We out.
Next up.